Hey, good morning, Eastern Oregon, and welcome to this July 16th version of AM Live on EOA, your connection to Eastern Oregon. We're glad that you are here with us. If you want to find our content, go to eoa.network. That takes you to a link tree where you can find the location of our Facebook, our YouTube channel, our website, and also there is a Roku channel that you can download onto your TV and watch our content on your TV wherever you are. So here in just a little bit, we're going to have Ella and Danny, who are cheerleaders for the East-West Shrine football game that's coming up next Saturday. And they will be with us via remote, and looking forward to having them with us. So,
Amity High School cheerleaders.
Amity High School.
Yep, girls from Amity.
Hey, how are you, man?
I'm good. So
Good.
another day. Today's Thursday already.
Yeah.
It's first Friday.
Remind me where Amity is. I've like.
It's on the west side.
Okay.
Over like I think it's like in that wine corridor.
Okay.
You know, like between Portland and Salem. You know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 99.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we could ask them, but
Yeah.
I think that's where it's at. I remember playing them when we lived in Dallas, so it's somewhere right around there.
Yeah.
But you don't really travel to. I mean, I think they did have an NFL player that played there though. He played for the Chargers. I'm trying to remember his name. Oh, Dante something, because there was a football camp called Dante's Inferno in Amity, I believe, and they don't do it anymore. But it's a small town, like I think they're probably 2A.
Yeah. How are you, man?
I'm good.
Is it warm enough for you?
I love it. It was nice yesterday, and then it cooled down really nice. I was in Baker until 10:30 last night. The games didn't get done until after 10.
What games were those?
Just Legion baseball games.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It cooled down nice though, and it was nice evening of baseball. Very nice.
Well, cool.
The fires are still. You go over to Baker and there's hardly any smoke over there. It's all blowing the other way right now. Like there's a little bit up in the hills, if you're driving into Baker.
Yeah.
There's a little bit, but it's not like it was. But the fires are still burning just as bad. The smoke just must be all blowing the opposite way because it's not that smoky in Baker.
Huh.
Which is good for them, I guess.
Yeah. Are the fires controlled yet?
No, they're zero as of yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah, I was looking at the weather for next Saturday, and how far you can forecast out, but looks like it's going to be warm.
Yeah, well, I mean,
nothing's
gonna match the first year.
Yeah.
Out there on them bleachers in 100-degree heat, nah.
That sun at you.
Yeah, that's small. You know what I mean? We can manage anything if we can manage that first year.
Yeah.
The sun right in our faces, sitting on the. I remember my butt was just soaked from sweat from sitting there, for how many hours? So if it starts we start at 5:40, probably like 5 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of just sitting in the same spot.
Yeah. We were just doing what we could.
Yeah, we didn't even know what we were doing.
No,
really.
we had no idea. It was amazing that all came off.
Yep.
So
it worked.
You did. Well, hey, you want to do sports?
Let's do it.
All right.
AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit. They're having a miniature painting event. Check this out. You paint your favorite miniature from any game system you play for a chance to win a $50 Games Workshop voucher. This is a free event. Miniatures will need to be submitted to Hobby Habit by August 3rd. They'll be judged in 5 categories: workmanship, painting skill, difficulty, presentation, and creativity. Get your miniature all painted up and submitted to Hobby Habit on 411 First Street in LeGrand by August 3rd. Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. The LeGrand Legends baseball team played. They were shorthanded. They have football camp going on right now, so anybody that plays football was at camp. But they played Baker last night. They lost 9-7 in the first game, and here's a really crappy way to lose a game, okay? You haven't scored all game. Put yourself in this scenario. You're top of the 7th inning. You haven't scored all game. You're down 9-0 at this point. The LeGrand team rallies, scores 7 runs. They have the bases loaded. Okay? Next play, ball's hit. The runner who comes in to score doesn't touch home plate. Baker appeals, game over, that kid's out. Final score 9-7.
Oh, man.
Brutal. Like, you got one job. I hate to say this, and I'm not going to point out who it was, but you have one job in that situation. Touch the plate. Like, come on. Oh, my gosh. And he must have missed it because Doug Henderson was the umpire, and he was very emphatic about his call. And the only way he can make that call on an appeal is if he saw it. He had to see that the runner did not touch home plate. So he saw it. And somebody from Baker saw it because they appealed where, the pitcher gets the ball, he steps off the rubber, throws it to home, they touch home. That's how you appeal somebody not touching home. And Doug banged him out, and that was the end of the game. And that's a tough way to lose a game. It would have been 9-8 with the bases loaded with 2 outs. They would have had a crack at tying it after not scoring the entire game, mind you.
But the runner could have turned right back around and...
No, he already went to the dugout.
But in the moment, he could have...
Well, if he would have been paying any attention at all, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
Shrine. That's Shrine's coming up. Benny, roll that video real quick. As you saw on the screen, we're gearing up for year 6. Every year since COVID. July 25th, which is not this Saturday, the following Saturday, we'll kick everything off right around 6 o'clock with all the pregame, and then the game kickoff is at 7, and it's a blast. If you can't make it out to Baker City, we're live streaming it right here on the EOA Live Network, and it's a fun time for everybody involved. It's a really fun time for the players and the cheerleaders. The players spend the whole week at Eastern. I think the cheerleaders get here on either Tuesday or Wednesday, and then they do their thing in between Baker and LeGrand. They ship the kids back and forth a couple times for different barbecues and events, and then the girls, the cheerleaders, they're not all girls this year. They choreograph at Baker High School on Thursday, and then on Friday they come back to LeGrand, and then they go back to Baker on Friday night and record their intros, and it's just a fun time. It's a great week. So if you have nothing going on, at least tune in right here on the EOA Live Network. AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit. Get those miniatures turned in by August 3rd, just for the fun of it.
Good stuff. Thank you, man. All right, let's take a look outside.
It's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot.
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
Let's take a look at the weather graphic minute.
I mean, we could have just looked at their dirty camera for a while. 90, it's the hottest day of the week pretty much.
Yeah.
Today.
Look at that.
60% humidity though, so it's going to rain most likely.
Yeah.
We're going to get some very hot with a shower, so we're probably going to get some thunderstorms too.
I'll bet so at the end of the day.
Dang, that means there's a chance of some fires. Union County just put out a countywide burn ban.
A burn ban.
Yeah, completely. Yeah. All you're allowed to have is pellet grill or controlled agricultural fire. That's it. You can't have no other kind of fire right now in Union County.
Yeah. Well, cool. All right. Well, hey, we're going to take a break, and we will be back in just a minute with Ella and Danny.
Welcome back, AM Live. We're joined by Oregon East West Shrine All-Star cheerleaders from Amity, Ella Carpenter and Danny Barrios. How are you, ladies?
Doing good.
Good, good.
I'm
So,
good.
what team are you guys on? That's my first question. Like, are you East or West?
West team.
Rest.
West. Both you guys are West. So
Yes.
because there are West side teams that are East representative because of the way it
Yeah.
breaks down. The West team. Where is Amity exactly?
Amity is in between McVinville and Salem, like
Yeah, exactly
directly in the middle.
right on the wine belt, like
Eola Hills.
Yeah. I lived in Dallas for 15 years, and I couldn't tell you where Amity is. That's terrible. It's
It's
right
very
down the road.
Yeah.
We'll start with you, Ella. How'd you get involved in cheer? Like what started it all?
What started it was my mom was a cheerleader. She cheered for Dayton, which is actually Amity's rival school.
Yeah.
And she would just tell me stories about how she, like all the traveling games, all the stunts she would do. So in eighth grade, when the cheer team came and visited the middle school, I was like, oh, like, I remember my mom had such a good time. I was like, I bet I would have the best time of my life. And I
And
joined.
you did. What about
Yep.
you, Danny? How'd you get involved in cheerleading?
Yeah, so I've been like a dancer my whole life, and I've always loved that environment of like performing, and I just love the feeling that it gives me. So once I saw the cheerleaders like being able to perform for a crowd and also like cheer on their community, I knew that that was something that I wanted to be a part of and involved in. And then also, me and Ella have been really good friends for a really long time. And I think it was also kind of like one of those, like, hey, are you doing it? And she was like, yeah, I'm doing it. And I was like, great, I'll do it too.
Yeah. How many people are on the Amity cheer team? How many young ladies or men?
Was it
I would,
this year was
I
20?
would say we average about like 20 cheerleaders a
20?
year.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
a huge squad. Are you guys serious about it there?
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's because we have a really good environment on the team and we're really welcoming to the other girls that it's just like nice for everyone to like be involved and come on.
So 20 kids on the cheer team, and Amity's 2A, right?
3A.
Oh,
Three.
it's 3A. Okay, so it's bigger than what I thought. I mean, but 20 is still a huge squad for a 3A school because, I mean, here in LeGrand, we have probably 20 at the most. I mean, but we also just started cheer back up in LeGrand. Danny, what does cheering in the Shrine game mean to you? How did Megan get a hold of you, and what has it meant so far?
Yeah, so we've had Amity cheerleaders perform in the Shrine game in the past, so it was already something that we've heard about.
Yeah.
And then this last cheer season, Megan came by to one of our practices and she let us know what was going on with like what it would be like to go and cheer for Shrine. And I knew that it was something that I was already really interested in. I also just feel like I really wanted to involve myself in this activity because not only was I getting to do something that I love, but I was also able to support a really good cause while doing it.
Yeah, raising money for the Shrine game is
Yeah.
it across the board for all the athletes involved. The one thing they take away from this is, man, not only did I get to, like you said, do what I love, but we also raised money for a great cause, a really good cause. How about you, Ella? What are you looking forward to most about next week?
I'm
Yeah.
just looking forward to performing again. I loved when we got to perform with the cheer team, and now that I'm graduated, like I've missed it so much. So I'm just glad to have that opportunity back for me
Yeah,
because I think
let's
it's a
talk
great
about that
time.
real fast. So you guys are both graduated seniors. Ella, what are you doing next year? What's your plans? What do you got?
Next year, I plan on going to Linfield for biology, and because I want to be a wildlife conservationist.
Are you gonna
So,
cheer?
I was thinking about it, but biology is a really hard major, so maybe I want to focus on my studies
And then
more.
Danny, what about you? What are you doing next year?
Yeah, I'm attending George Fox University in the fall. majoring in social work, so that'll be a lot of fun. And I did think about doing cheer my first year, but I think, like Ella said, I kind of want to just like feel out the year first and how my studies are doing, and then maybe second year I'll try it out again.
I almost went to George Fox right out of high school. I went on a recruiting trip there, and I love that campus, but it was just too expensive for we were a poor Eastern Oregon family. We couldn't do it. I love that campus though. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right, so this, you guys leave what, Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
And then
Wednesday.
you get to Baker. You'll stay in a hotel. When we do have you watched any of the past stuff? Like, have you seen the interviews that like the player introductions and cheerleader introductions that we do?
I
I haven't gotten to see any of them yet. I did, I tried to look at the game from last year, and I did see the halftime routine, but I didn't see any of the intros.
Yeah, the halftime routine is we do stream it. They just make it hard because they always use copyrighted music, so we always have to like either mute it I think last year they used music that could actually be played on stream. But we do on Friday night. You guys will meet us in the hotel room over in Baker City, and we'll spend a couple hours filming player introductions, just like the players for the cheerleaders. And that's been one of the cheerleaders' favorite parts of you know what I mean. They get so nervous, and you guys will be all nervous. But when it's all said and done, there's this great product that comes out, and you won't be nervous anymore. What about the parade on Saturday? Has Megan told you guys about the parade?
She did mention that we would be participating in the parade and that we're gonna perform a routine during the parade, I believe.
You are.
But yeah, we haven't really she hasn't sent anything out about choreography yet because we're gonna do it while we're there.
You guys are gonna perform like 5 or 6 times during the week.
Yeah.
Like every barbecue, they'll ask you to perform. You get to play tug of war. You guys will tug of war East versus West for who gets to eat dinner first at the barbecues. So you guys better put on your pulling shoes. You know what I mean? That's how they decide because they let the girls eat first, and the way they decide is a tug war game. It's kind of fun actually. And then so how many on the West squad? Do you know how many girls there are on your team for the Shrine game?
How many is?
I believe I did count it when they first sent out teams. Me and Ella were originally put on the East team. And when I saw that, I did realize that there were 9 and 9. But then we got switched around, and I don't know if we are still 9 and 9 or if anything different changed.
So now, is there a football player from your school in the game?
No.
There is not
so
this
you
year.
don't even have a dude to cheer for, so you got to just cheer for the team.
Yep.
Right. What about for you, Danny? If you had to pick one thing that you want out of this, like what do you want out of it?
Well, I am really excited to meet all of the other cheerleaders, and I think I really just want to come back home with more friends, new experiences. I feel like I we've only ever cheered for Amity, nothing else, so I feel like this is definitely going to be something new and different. And especially cheering with some girls that I've never met before, I'm really excited to do that. I know that we all have that thing in common about trusting each other is super important.
Ella, you take that same question.
It's the same thing. I'm excited to maybe meet people who are potentially also going to Linfield because then I could maintain a friendship with them throughout. And just the whole game is like one big community, I've realized. And all of the past cheerleaders from Amity who participated in the Shriners game, I would hear about how much they loved it, and I was just so excited to experience it myself.
Yeah,
but
for sure. One of the things that I've noticed about the cheerleaders is that they, regardless of what else is going on, they're always having fun. Like there's no downtime really, so it's just go 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 go. But at the same time, I think Megan and her people have made it an experience for the cheerleaders. And then they've got, when we first started televising this in 2021, it was more like the cheerleaders were kind of like almost like shy, not in a sense of like shy individuals, but just as a team, they were kind of shy. And now Megan's just elevated that to a whole different level where the cheerleaders are just involved in everything. Last question, and then I'll let you guys get out of here. You can start, Ella. If there was somebody young wanting to get involved in cheerleading, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to do it because my whole life really changed when I became a cheerleader because I used to be very introverted and like my social anxiety was so bad and like I could barely talk to anyone. And now that I became a cheerleader, it just opened this huge door for me that made me so comfortable with people in general and like being open with people, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I would just tell them, like, you have to do it because this one step that you could take could really change your whole life.
Right. Well, if you had social anxiety, it's not showing right now. You're doing great.
Good.
Like, and Danny, you take that same question. What's one thing you'd tell a youngster?
Yeah, I would say that I definitely originally was kind of like, oh, I don't really know if I want to join cheer just because I feel like I had, like, yes, I was a dancer, but I had never really been on a team before. I hadn't really done sports before that. But I would definitely tell someone to step out of your comfort zone and join that cheer team because my confidence got higher. Like, I got more friendships. I got new experiences. Like, I got to meet so many new people. And it was just an experience that I feel like will always stay with me throughout my entire life. Taught me so many different life lessons. I don't regret it at all.
Nice. Well, good. Oregon East-West Shrine 2026 cheerleaders, Ella Carpenter and Danny Barrios. One more time, what team are you guys cheering for?
The West.
West team!
Awesome. Thank you, girls. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, girls, for being with us this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, thank
We'll
you.
see you on.
you.
I'll see you guys on Thursday.
So yeah.
See you then.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Good stuff,
Awesome.
man. You want to
Yeah.
get us out of here?
Oh yeah. Are we already? We're rocking and rolling, huh?
Yeah.
On this day, July 16th, 1904, the islands of Manu's group, which is Samoa, was ceded to the U.S. by their chiefs. 1935, on this day, the first automatic parking meter in the United States is installed in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I never realized how much Oklahoma City is a hub of history in the United States. I didn't realize that. It's a huge part of, like, especially like invention and just it seems to come up on this list a lot.
Well, I think it was one of the original outposts when people
It
were
has
coming
to be,
west.
right? Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
1969, Apollo 11 launches on this day, carrying the first men to land on the moon. 2023, on this day, Taylor Swift's re-recorded Speak Now album debuts at #1 on the Billboard 200, her 12th #1 album, surpassing Barbra Streisand's record for #1 albums by a female artist. The #1 movie in America on this day, 1996, Independence Day. And the quote of the day comes from good old Albert Einstein. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. One more time. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Hey, good
That
stuff.
was a quick one today.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for being with us
Yep.
today. We appreciate it. So next week we'll be in the middle of preparing for Shrine. So there will be shows, but they will be repeat shows. We'll pick things that you enjoy. But glad that you're here with us. You will see us live at the Shrine show next week at the Shrine football again next weekend. And then that following week we will start live AM shows again. So
Yep.
glad you're here. We'll see you soon.